Right now we're pretty much on a nature hike with the side of turkey hunting. This is Zach with the Iowa Plainsman Outdoors. This morning starts turkey season here in Iowa for us. We are doing the second turkey season. It's about 4:15 right now. Andy is on his way to come pick me up. We're going to head out to a little spot we got picked out. As far as me, for a turkey hunter, I've been pretty excited this year about the upcoming turkey season. I don't do it every year. You know, like I like duck hunting and deer hunting maybe a little bit more, but there's definitely things about turkey season that get me excited. So I'm really looking forward to being out in the turkey woods. But we're going to go ahead and get everything loaded up right now and get out there.
Well, so far we heard one jake gobble, and it's still really early. So it's better than not hearing gobbles at all. I've never hunted this spot before, so I'm not really sure what to expect. But so far we're hearing a little bit. There's a lot of interstate noise, which is kind of interfering with hearing the fine detail sounds a little bit. Haven't seen any turkeys yet. Really just that one jake gobble this morning, the next field over. But it's only about an hour in though. But we saw about 35 deer. So if it was deer season, we'd be decked out already. So we've been sitting here for hour and 45 minutes or so, not hearing much, not seeing much. So we're gonna go for kind of a stalk. We're gonna go check the next field over and see if we can see any turkeys in that. If we don't, then we'll sit and we'll listen, move to the next field kind of thing. Just see if we can locate some birds.
So, I just stumbled across a pretty decent shed right here. I can't say I've really found too many sheds before, but I found one now. This is actually a really cool shed antler. It's got a nice, thick main beam. And then his G2 is just wicked looking. Like it's curved up at the point. Looks kind of like a curved dagger. It's really long. That's a pretty sweet shed.
So I'm not that much of a turkey hunter. Like, I like to do it because it takes place in the spring. It breaks the cabin fever, gets me out of the house, that kind of thing, after being cooped up all winter. But I'm kind of in turkey hunting for like the bonuses, not just the turkey. You know, things like finding a shed antler, finding morels, taking what I call a turkey nap in the woods, that kind of thing. You know, and if we see turkeys, that's cool. Hearing them gobble is always neat. But I'm actually still in pursuit of my first turkey. I've not killed a turkey before, so still looking to get my first one. But this is just day one of our second season, so there's only one weekend for second season here. And then there's another weekend off, and then it's fourth season, and there's like 3 weekends for that, and we're going to do fourth season as well. So we're at least going to hit the turkey hunting hard this year.
I will kind of say something I don't like about this place. It's how close it is to the interstate. Like, there's so much traffic noise, which makes it hard to hear distant gobbles and distant turkey sounds. And I don't know, when I go out in the woods, I go hunting, I go fishing, like, I just kind of want to get away from the noise of traffic and people and human signs, stuff like that, you know. I'm just not crazy about it, but, you know, the advantage is it's close to home, I guess. But we may try a couple different places too.
Alright, well, Andy and I, we took a little afternoon break. Granted, got some lunch. It's about 1 o'clock right now. We went to a new spot, been driving around some. Got out at a field, heard some distant gobbling. So, we're going to get out and kind of do some still hunting. We're still looking for a turkey. This is a pretty area. You may catch me duck hunting here this season. This really figures. We go turkey hunting, and now all we see are deer. I hope that ain't another hunter, dude. I don't know if that's another hunter or not. It's a hen. It's a hen. It's a hen. I can tell the difference when I see it. Well, that was pretty cool. We just had a hen turkey get within 5 to 7 yards of us.
Well, today has been pretty devoid of action. It's getting to a point where, like, I'm just hearing what I want to hear. Every distant goose and dog bark, you keep thinking some kind of yelp or gobble. Other than like maybe one Jake gobble first thing this morning, we haven't heard a gobble today. Seen a couple hens, had one that was close, that was kind of cool, but it's just been slow. So we're gonna try a different spot yet tomorrow.
Alright, well, it is day 2 of the second turkey season. Andy and I are at a new place. It's a really large tract of public land. It's like over 1,000 acres of mostly timber. And it's got a pretty extensive trail system through it. So we're just going to hike, and we're going to listen for gobbles, and we're going to see what we can find here. We walked in down this trail some, and immediately started hearing gobbles at this new place. So we're set up in kind of a thick spot, but the gobbles aren't too far away. It's only maybe 100, 150 yards away.
We're just gonna pick up and move. The place we're sitting in right now is in the middle of dense timber, and we set up here because we heard gobbles in the morning. We just picked the clearest spot we could find close to those gobbles without getting too close. We got a lot of exploring to do, so we're gonna pick up from here and kind of just keep hiking on.
So at this point, Andy and I are basically still hunting. Like, we're just walking around kind of quietly, looking for turkey sign, looking for turkey places. I don't know this area. I've been here once, many years ago, and it's a really large area. So we're just kind of walking around, more or less. If we can come across some turkeys or a field where they're working in, we'll try to set up on it. We're just kind of exploring right now. That way, for that 3-week, 4th season, we can be, set up, knowledgeable, kind of know some turkey spots, hopefully. And we'll figure it out from there. But we're just, right now, the plan for the day is just hike. Well, even if we don't get a turkey, at least we're getting a nice morning. Pretty little walk through the woods. Right now, we're pretty much on a nature hike with the side of turkey hunting. It's fully enjoyable. Lots of hardwoods in this place. Like I said, I've been here before, but I haven't really thoroughly explored it. And we're just kind of walking through trails right now. Lots of oak and hickory, which is good, because that means it's a lot of mast for the turkey to feed on. And, deer like acorns and squirrels like nuts, so it's just good for game in general. That's a trail marker. Right now we've kind of come into a stand of young, new growth trees in a grassy area. A lot of deer sign. Since hearing the gobbles this morning, we haven't really come across much for turkey sign, but we also haven't come across much for open field. We were on park to do some driving around, and heard some gobbles. Started calling. Just used a crow locator call. Heard more gobbles coming from behind us, and then some down. There's a draw in front of us, some down there, and the hen that was pretty close by. So we're gonna try and see if maybe we can figure out what those birds are. They seem to have stopped gobbling. They're not responding to even like the crow locator call. They're not responding to turkey calls either right now. So I'm gonna see if maybe they just start calling again naturally, or maybe we scared them off. I don't know. We were sitting up on a hillside where we were hearing some turkeys gobbling from. They kind of shut up when we started calling, so I don't know if it freaked them out or what. Well, give or take, we got about 2 miles of hiking in so far today, total. Probably like 10:30, 11 o'clock. It's starting to get warm. Sun's coming out. I'm going to be losing this jacket. But first, we are going into town to get some food. We're a little bit hungry. And we're going to come out, we're going to drive around some, look in the fields. I mean, like, this place is huge. We've only scratched the surface of looking at it, really. We're going to drive around it some and see if we can find birds in the field where they're strutting at. That kind of thing. And we'll go from there. Alright, well, for the afternoon and evening segment of turkey hunting, it's pretty much turned into scouting at this point. Well, hunting. Scouting with tags and gun. We're going to get ready for fourth season to try and find a good spot. We're actually in another spot, different spot, right now. And we're going to go take a walk and see what we see. Looks like on cam. That's quite a ways down. We just came up. We haven't seen a Jake or a Tom all weekend. There's some gobbles this morning. But checking different places out. It's a cool place. This place is really hilly. Can't ever let anyone tell you that Iowa's flat. That's for sure. Well, I think that is about it for this weekend of turkey hunting, or maybe more like nature hiking. We just hiked miles in there to see a turkey and hear a turkey, but we have like a week and a half off, and 1 weekend essentially off. Do some more scouting, kind of reassess, and we'll hit fourth season. That's when we're gonna really hit it. This is more kind of hike around and scout with a turkey tag. But make sure you watch an episode of Iowa Plains Outdoors. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll be posting again soon.